Okay, turn 73. 4 dead. 12 wounded, or 12 attacks. We're known as the Capable. I don't know if that was a downgrade or an upgrade. Successful influence action. Two units have converted to the wrong fucking religion. Finished our Maceman. What are our pop-ups? What happened? Slinger, Axeman, Chariot killed. Got a stranded Axeman. He's moved into these siege engines though and clumped up. There's not an infinite wave of reinforcements there, and I've got a lot of things that can reach that. Gain a minister. Seems fine. Second in line. Gain a wisdom. Third in line, I guess. Well, I guess we're first, so then I don't know. But either way, not the heir. The second heir. Seems good. Is there a reason to have growth in a Barcid city? Feels like no. No, they have tons of pop and we're not using it for anything, so sure. Wisdom. Next pop-up. Do we want 1 discipline or 1 wisdom? We want 1 wisdom. And then there's a tech. We're 18, we can't be trained anymore. Alright, first thing I notice is we're right on the border and we don't have a religion. So I'm pretty sure we can just swap religions, right? Seems good. Got an event. Chancellor becomes endeared. He's the head of this family. Now holds favor. We gain opinion with the religion. Becomes disappointed. What's he doing for us? Not much. He's a family leader. $670 gold isn't the end of the world, although it's a chunk of change. Oh, there's so many things we want to do this turn. All right, 2 years away from this decree. I think I was setting up for citadels, but I don't think I have the laws. Yeah, I'm at 5. I guess I'm not far off. This is our 6th law then if we want it. So we didn't roll. I think we gave that one up. So this is what we wanted, right? A cheap law to a cheap tech here. Do we want navigation or metaphysics? Metaphysics is by and large a lot more useful, but we could get our 6th law with that. I don't have a lot of civics. I'm about to spend more civics. I think I actually take, well, metaphysics is a civics dump too, though. Because converting people to religions is civics. I guess I get the law tech. Well, don't care about archives. All right, let's grab navigation. Anything else that has to happen right now? I don't get why this family... I'm glad this family is happy with us, but why is... Why are there 5 pagans in this family? What? Aren't all of their cities, except for their capital, Zoroastrian? Got 4 rider cities, 3 of them are Zoroastrian. Zoroastrian, I guess. Is an R there? Anyway. Okay, any of these kids tutorable? 2017. We now have a tutor. I don't know if we wish to do that or not. This guy's been pretty useless. Stat is a stat is a stat. Reminders are get on a unit. Probably a ranged unit too, right? We're a stunner, but I think we just lost all of our ranged units. He is at plus 10% Kassite territory. All right, I need to do some kind of boring, tedious looking around for combat moves here. I'm pretty sure we have all of our units are in range of this. Every one of our horse units, like anywhere in this mess. All of our elephants are in range. Kinda. Some of our elephants are in range. So it's not a matter of, it's really a matter of how many of these can I kill and what sequence do I want to do it. Like this one's stunnable, like this one looks tanky, but an elephant attack there stuns it since there's nowhere to go. And then we can get double shots in here, which are hitting 5 targets, 6 targets even. And then route chains with support here. I think we're gonna blow him up this turn, but we'll see. Got some other things I would like to do. I'd like to get the other range started in here. I'd like to move this onager forward. There's probably a large number of influence and or tutor actions I would like to accomplish. Tutoring him. It seems like influencing our brother would be good. Brother's 17, not far off, being able to be slotted onto a military unit or into a city, preferably with warlike. Be nice to leave some civics for our brother's addition to a governorship next turn. Probably good to start a quarry. Anyways, so I'm going to pause the recording here as I work out some permutations here before I figure out exactly what I want to do. All right, so I found a sequence I'm mostly happy with. So let's get started. Basically, these are expensive to kill right now. And I want to see how useful this stun effect is. So we're going to try stunning. So we're going to get in there and stun that. Nowhere to go because the worker blocks the tile. And then we're going to fire into the center bunch there. We're going to bring this unit down here for the flank. I could bring one that wasn't unpromoted. Might be better. I don't know if I want to bring a wounded one in or a full hit point one. Could be this guy too. This one's wounded but has no, or full health but has no promotion. It's probably the best one. Let's do that. All right, we get a nice flank attack there because of the stranded axe. So I can hit this for 3.5 and then hit this for 4. I've got another one that can reach from here. And I think it was a hit there. Bring the infantry promoted one in here and hit that. I'm kind of curious actually how much, if I need that one or not. 2 left, does 2.5, could be either. Happy with this one though. And we'll bring this horse in to there, kill this. This, before we move off, let's bring the other elephant in, this one. Go there, hit and stun. And we'll bring this guy down. Does it matter which way we go here? I think we hit there, here, there. Okay. Got one route left in there. We should certainly consider it. These units haven't moved, so offering some limited protection here. And we're using units in the back, which I like. I want to make sure this unit fires. As I want this city threatened. All right. Now we've got lots of moves. I just had a look for some reason, although I have Swift and all my units are supposed to be +1 fatigue limit, that doesn't seem to be applying to my onagers. I reported it as a bug. I don't know if it is a bug or not, or if it's intended, but certainly nothing tells me that it's not supposed to be applied here. Maybe it isn't, I have no idea, but I want this mace forward. I want both of these units forward too. I didn't even notice that this unit could have done that. This is still that same decision. All right, so we managed to save a fair number of actions. That was less action intensive than I thought it was going to be. I could threaten the city. Another attack in there with a axe or two. I don't think he repaired it last turn. He may not be repairing it this turn, although he might be. Could clean this stuff up this turn. I wasn't really planning on doing that, but I could. Not really that excited. I was checking the attacks here. And yeah, look at this. Slinger, critical hit by Archer. Chariot, critical hit by Archer. Slinger, critical hit by Archer. All right, it's unlucky. All right, I want to range in here. So let's do that. Strong culture now. We need more quarries. Because we're using stone pretty heavily for all sorts of things. So probably that just needs to happen. Ouch. I need to get this towards the front line. I need to get this towards the front line. Got 2 promotions waiting there. 1 waiting there. Maybe production assigned here. It's probably just an axe. They've been useful. I would like to start another onager here. Could be a lumber mill if I was willing to move this unit there right now. Wood's okay at this exact second, although once we switch off axemen back to chariots, maybe this city should be chariot. It has, well, it's our lowest combat strength family. Oh, I wanted to look too. Has my opponent lost any levels of happiness here? No, it was plus 5% pleased and it's still plus 5% pleased. All right, so what actions do we want here? We want to influence this guy, although with the intercession is plus 60, so it's gonna be plus 80. If we put him into a city, that's plus 100 without having to do that. We should probably tutor this. It's like 200 points for a stat point. I think we're gonna take Become Endeared for 670. It's kind of expensive. And he's old, which is kind of a bummer, but still very good. I think we want to tutor. We should influence. We could get Hannah, who would be buddy for 4. I mean, by the time we finish, this is going to tick 3 times. So I'll get 10 years out of that, right? So 3 years is minus 3, so it's minus 36. No, we have 4 years. It's not good. Shada just needs to be put in a city. He's a good leader for a city too. It's just we don't have any civics. So Confucius is already positive. She has no civics. Keep waiting for her to fucking die. I don't know if it's worth influencing her. Man, there doesn't seem to be a lot of low-hanging fruit for returns here. We can influence a bazillion people. I don't know what the benefit of doing so is for the bulk of these. His stats matter. But we cannot double influence him until he converts. Did we already convert him? No. It's very tempting to convert him. If we converted him, we could then influence him twice. Get him over 200. His stats count for spy mastering. And give us orders. Family opinion and wisdom. Fucking hell. Quite good. But I don't realistically see us having the civics to do that right now. So perhaps what we do is just bring this guy to plus 100 too. He's got 5 wisdom. It's not useless. So if we influence versus us via us. And then next turn, intercede. That would work. Just think about that. Is there anyone in this family we give a shit about? Because we got 2 ways. This guy isn't religious either. Man. She's religious. So we could intercession via the matriarch here. How can... Oh, imprison. And then here, influence. Remind ourselves. Intercede. M-A-R-A. M-A-H-A-R-B-A-L. Marhable. All right. They'll get a lot more stats too as they... Well, he won't. He's already a scholar. But the other people will get stats as they become something. We tutor this guy. We have... All right, we got 2 actions left. God, I'd love to promote something one day. I think these are get the elephant closer. The elephant is... Yeah, we definitely want this elephant closer. And do we want to... Oh, we have to assign as a leader. That's the other thing that's going to have to happen here. So where? Probably one of these horses, I guess. Okay. And I think that's what we got this turn. Do we remember to do all these things? Pretty much. She's being used, he's being used, he's not being used. We're not pacifying cities at all. We could think about doing that. We did get a little bit of econ going. All right, no promotions because that change needs to hit already so we can afford to actually use our promotions, and I'm going to send it back.